Off the coast of a small fishing village, there lay a stretch of ocean that was said to be cursed. The waters were treacherous, with strong currents and hidden reefs that had claimed many ships and lives over the years. But there was something else that haunted those waters. It was said that on certain nights, the ghostly cries of sirens could be heard, calling out to passing ships and luring them towards the rocks. The sailors of the village knew to avoid those waters, but there were always a few who ignored the warnings and set out to sea anyway. And on one fateful night, a ship sailed into the cursed waters, drawn by the eerie songs of the ghost sirens. As the ship sailed closer, the crew could see the ghostly figures of the sirens perched on the rocks, their voices like a siren song luring them to their doom. The captain tried to steer the ship away, but it was too late. They were caught in the currents and pulled towards the rocks. The crew tried to fight the pull of the currents, but it was no use. The ship was smashed against the rocks, and the crew was thrown into the water. They struggled to swim, but the current was too strong, and one by one, they were dragged under. But as the sailors sank into the depths, they saw something that chilled them to the bone. The ghost sirens had followed them into the water, their ghostly forms now visible in the moonlight. They circled the drowning sailors, their songs now a haunting chorus that echoed through the water. The sailors screamed as they were dragged down, their last breaths choked with salt water. And as they sank into the depths, they knew that they would join the ghost sirens, forever bound to the cursed waters. The villagers of the small fishing village knew to stay away from those waters, but they could still hear the ghostly cries of the sirens on quiet nights, a reminder of the danger that lay just off their shores. And so the legend of the ghost sirens lived on, a warning to all who dared to enter the cursed waters. For in those waters, the ghostly cries of the sirens could still be heard, calling out to passing ships and luring them towards their doom.